Hi folks, Mike Anderson, owner and broker, and we are Minnesota Resort Sales. If you and your family have ever dreamed of owning a resort RV park or campground here in Minnesota, there's one called to me. We're the only brokerage firm in the state that deals exclusively in these types of operations. Put our 150 plus years of experience in ownership. ResortSales.com. Let's talk about your family's future.
Sometimes clouds look like dragons or Madonna. Ever notice TV shows about celebrities are really just stories about life? And what is it about true crime stories? You just can't look away. Why is that? Well, Reels has everything you should notice with no cloudy skies. Just all the famous and infamous people you really want to know about. And if you haven't noticed Reels yet, you'll notice now. Jeep is more than a legendary SUV brand. It's a community. We share a love of adventure. We share a spirit. And now we're sharing our employee price with you. Treating you like one of our own. Because that's exactly what you are. Employee pricing at the Jeep Big Finish event. Purchase and get employee pricing for all. Or will qualified returning lessees can list the 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee for $293 a month.
Hey, Dutch boy, show me Mocha Red.
Okay.
Does it have a smooth, durable finish?
Yes, and it's 50% more stain resistant.
Dutch boy, show me Sleepy Purple.
Okay. Look at that.
That's better.
Those just help us paint, right?
With Dutch Boy's high-quality, high-performance paint and Menards-friendly expert service, it's easy to twist off to something great.
You're handier than I thought.
Your old heating and cooling system could be costing you money. Bogo. Buy a high-efficiency furnace and get air conditioner for free. Plus 18 months no interest and no payments for qualified buyers. See, go Bogo for all the details.
We all have one reason or another to be thankful at this time of the year. And there are those among us whose gratitude is almost overwhelming. For example, we met a man not far from here whose life and livelihood were saved by his family, friends, and neighbors. And he will be forever in their debt. It's getting towards the end of harvest time in Minnesota, but more than half the crop is still sitting in the fields at the Luther family farm in Louisville. It's a good crop, too, and unless it can be brought in soon, Bob Luther could lose more than $50,000.
It's the urgency to get the crop out of the field. It's the urgency to get the field ready for the next year. It's painful.
But it turned out to be an agonizing time for this man whose family's been farming this land for more than 100 years. At this, the busiest time of the year, Bob Luther came a little too close to a power takeoff. In a split second, his arm was wrenched into the machine. Fortunately, his brother Stan was nearby, heard Bob's cries for help, and rushed to save his life.
Nerve-wracking. We're very upset. I'm scared.
Like a split second to say, hey, you're not going to get me. I'm going to fight this. I may lose something, but I want to live, and God let me live.
Doctors couldn't repair the serious internal damage in Bob's right arm. Now, at age 64, Bob Luther must face life without a hand he relied on. He says he was lucky he wasn't killed and is counting his blessings.
My wife has been married to her for 43 years, and she's got the best looking she's ever been.
From the moment Bob arrived at the hospital, he was more concerned about losing his crop than losing his arm. But as he lay